Holla at us. Alright guys, what I need for you guys to go ahead and do is go over to our YouTube page. Make sure you like, subscribe there, and also check.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the smartest dumb people.
See, man, when you get that type of
Because
money,
he clearly sleeping with other people. So, like, this was a story.
This is the best podcast in the city.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals and, scripting it.
So I'm living on $2.
You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat. Into it.
But I also met
Team, they know she likes to go outside and play soccer by herself. We have
Females, right? It's more than her females.
make sure I want to change it like Snoop Dogg. He's an icon in all facets of life.
The most biggest icon in the world.
But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like women.
no more. But before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip of a little monster.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube. I'm on
Students and everybody. Carl.
I'm trying to find.
It is what it is. Finally, we went to White Camp.
There's two cats. No, I'm doing the hustle anyway. There's two cats in high school.
This is the coldest fucking thing that's going on, Paul. These the realest niggas out
Yeah,
there.
you already know.
Like, for real, like, this.
God, I go off the mentality of the woman, and I know if I know my woman.
Smart dummy!
Let's go.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude.
Welcome. This is the smartest dumb people, and I'm the host, Anthony, that dude Johnson. And always at this table is gonna be somebody sitting here with me. Listen, we got a special guest in the building. He goes by the name of LV the Great. LV the Great, back in the building, man. My brother, man. Thank you for coming through, Brody. I appreciate you for coming through. We actually had a guest that was supposed to be on with us. That's why we started late. We waited. I wasn't even gonna put him on blast. We waited 20 minutes because he was 20 minutes late, and then at the last minute, I just so happened to see his text that he canceled. So the show must go on, and it will go on, and it will go on, even though I got to do the show myself. So let's get this show started, man.
You show yourself.
I would do the show myself in a heartbeat, bro. I would literally go live and just talk to people and literally just talk, because that's what I do. I like to have, like people said, man, I should always have a podcast. I got one, and it is what it is. So like I said, if I got to do the show myself, I will. So listen, we got LV Gray in the building. Make sure you like and share. Make sure you like and share, motherfucker.
It's good. Make sure y'all tap in.
So LV, how your week been?
Man, my shit been cool, man. I'm still the same thing. Everything is copacetic. You know what I'm saying?
My shit been event. My week been eventful.
Has it?
Yo said, good to see my boy Leland. Make sure you like and share.
Good Yo.
I'm sure they miss you on here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, my week has been eventful. Shit, work. That shit. My job crazy.
Yeah.
Amazon. I'm gonna have to go up there, man. I'm gonna get you up there.
Between jobs, man.
I'm gonna get you up there, bro.
Motherfucker don't But yeah, my week been cool, man. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Shit been alright.
All right, so let's get to the topics, man. Question of the day. Is $6,700 a month in child support enough to live off? 50 Cent's son came out with a video. He was on a podcast or he was live with somebody or something, and he basically was saying how he couldn't live off of $6,700 a month because he lives in New York. That's what his excuse was. The cost of living in New York is different, but $6,700 a month is not enough to live off of. What's your opinion on that, LB?
Well, I mean, he do have a fact that $6,700 a month in New York could be different than like here or anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'd be different spaces, different places for different spaces, but it's still $7,000 fucking dollars, right? And so, if $7,000, which probably equal out to maybe $80,000 a year, if you make $100,000, you're rich. Motherfuckers have this illusion that you have to make millions and millions. There's only a selected few millionaires
I agree.
in the United States. And so, $7,000 a month, which is roughly 80, somewhere around it. That's a lot of money.
Let's watch the clip and then let's have a conversation. We'll be right back with
A month.
Okay. And I can't buy socks?
Listen to what I'm saying to you.
Right.
$6,700 a month, right? $6,700 a month in the state of New York City. You do the math.
Oh, I done the math. I've been in child support, bro. I went to jail for it. So I said, so hold
Okay,
on.
okay, cool.
67 hold on, hold
$6,700
on.
a month, right? Okay,
$6,700 a month, right?
You're talking about a Forbes lister. Hold on, wait, listen. You're talking about somebody that has problems with everybody. You can't just live in any neighborhood. $81K is not a substantial amount of money.
Hold on.
You can't just live anywhere.
And if he's contributing $6,700, that means your mom's got the other half. It ain't just for him to just take care of you. She got to take care of you. $700. Where's her $6,700 to go with his? Now y'all got $1,200, $1,300, $13,000 a month.
Oh my! See, hold on. Yo, choke. This is where you get it. This is where it goes down a bad path, brother. This is what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Yo, bro, $6,700. If I told you right now, right, you got to start your life over right now with $6,700 a month and rebuild your life.
Yes.
Can you do it?
With $6,700, I can.
You have nothing.
$6,700, yes, I can. I'm from the
I'm
from Edo, but $6,700, I'm good.
That's what I'm
month,
saying.
nigga.
I'm comparing it to yourself.
With two
Choke,
kids.
this is what I'm saying to you. Choke, this is where you go wrong. You gotta stop comparing it. You comparing it to yourself, bro. You comparing it on your standard of lifestyle, bro. You cannot do that. Can't do that. Listen, Choke. I jumped out of a burning house, brother. I had nothing.
Okay.
I know what it feels like to have nothing, all right? And I had to rebuild my life over with $6,700 a month.
Marquise, I know the money, but it's a lot of people here watching.
All right, so that's the actual clip, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I get appalled when I see anybody talking about anything that, I can be honest with you. There's motherfuckers out there making a quarter of what he's talking about, and it's insulting to the average working citizen. For somebody, I understand your dad is a celebrity, but if your dad don't fuck with you, I got two angles to this. If your dad don't fuck with you, nigga, you got to go out there and get it yourself. Period.
Right.
Point blank.
Right.
Second angle is, I never understood a celebrity that's worth millions of dollars and they sit and they watch their children go back and forth on social media about how they're poor, or are they starving, or are they doing this. Niggas throw money at the strip club that they could be helping their kids. I understand. Like I said, I have a teeter-totter with it because, as he's a man, his dad is still rich as fuck.
Right.
And to be arguing with anybody over $6,700 a month is
well, that's his delusion. You know what I'm saying? Because this man haven't done anything, nothing at all. And so, which goes back to what you're always saying. Look, if a motherfucker is rich and they have things around that they could leave to someone, that same way, say, leaving a home to someone. Okay. A motherfucker save up, do it out, get a home. That same way. Who did you post that shit? Where the grandma bought all her children houses on one block.
Hell no.
And
Hell no.
And so the mom bought all her children houses on one block.
Uh-huh.
And so the kids is like breaking generational curses, just leaving my uncle's house. My grandma bought all her children homes on this block.
That's a great idea.
Okay. Yeah, that is. Fabulous idea. But what about, did her children buy their children homes on the block?
No, they have the money she had.
Okay, so then the generational curse isn't broke. So then what you did was you bought a home for someone that they can't. You can't. They're not spreading
The wealth.
nothing. It stops there. It stops right there. So, to my point, and to what he's saying is that $6,700 isn't nothing if you're a millionaire, but you are not a millionaire, sir. You know what I'm saying? You have done nothing to accumulate millions of dollars to even get $6,700. The bird that your mom didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why he has this false reality of money
How he should be living.
and how he should be living. A living he never earned. A living that he never said and went out and said, you know what? I'm not a rapper. I'm not a basketball. I'm not shit. I'm just a normal person. My dad happened to be 50 Cent. I'm pretty sure that if he'd have went and initiated something, this man would invest in it. This man would give him some money.
I don't know, 50 Cent of cancer. And I don't even use signs, but that's what I've always heard about 50. And that dude, is he different. He's stubborn and he's stuck in his ways. So I don't know if 50 just going to give in just because of the nigga his son. I don't think it worked like that.
Anybody would give in to a good ideal. Nobody's going to give in to bullshit. So again, what y'all want? A motherfucker wants something for free. Come up with a good ideal and pitch it just like anybody else, and you would get the deal. Don't come with some bullshit and expect the deal just because.
Yeah.
So he should get, and that's why he's saying what the fuck that he's saying.
Shout out to B. B said if you that broke, write a book. I agree with B. There's some money to be made, especially just being 50 Cent son alone. Shit, nigga, you might fuck around and be able to play 50 Cent in a what do they call it, a documentary or what's a autobiography.
50 will get that shit shut down. A motherfucker even try to do some shit like that and go get this nigga to play your dad. 50, that shit getting shut down.
All right, so I think we gonna switch topics, man. The punch. So Draymond Green and Jordan Poole got in a little debate and a discussion and an argument in the gym and during practice. And this is how things went. We'll be right back. All right, so that's the actual clip of Jordan Poole and Draymond Green, man. It's been all over social media. That's what we do here at the Smartest Dumb People. We had a discussion about what's going on social media. Now, I'm going to give my honest opinion. I already seen the way Jordan Poole was looking. He a young, cocky, flashy nigga. He really talented. He talented as fuck. Draymond Green, body ain't the same, cake move the same. And he still want to have this perception or this persona that he's the superstar on the team. To be honest with you, Jordan Poole took that. It's going to be Klay Thompson, it's going to be Stephen Curry, and it's going to be Jordan Poole. Now, if his face is okay, because he look like he knocked the nigga eye socket up really bad, so he might be out a couple months. But Draymond Green did that out of spite. I'm telling you, this is what old heads do. I wind up being this old head one day and didn't even realize I was doing it. The older old heads get, the slower they get, the more they can't move the same, they start playing bully ball. Almost to the point where they're trying to fight these young bulls out here that they can't guard. And I guarantee you that's the same situation that was happening between Dre. You can tell Jordan Poole, like, you can't do nothing with me, nigga. I be cooking you, nigga. I be cooking you. And then Draymond Green, like, nigga, you a bum. Nigga, you a bum. I can hear the conversation from just the fight alone.
Right.
And he was cooking them.
Well, obviously he was doing something to the man to get up under his skin. That now, but my thing is this: he punched him. So what? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. We have had story after story after story after story of Michael Jordan attacking niggas, slapping niggas, went after Steve Kerr, went after Horace Grant, going after players. Fuck in practice. I'm talking about teammates. I ain't talking about in the National Basketball Association. I'm talking about his teammate. Attack. Steve Kerr. Fight. We talking about fights. Right? So, then we gotta, so to me it's no big deal. But it has to be something else going on behind the scenes that make a story about punching somebody in a practice a big deal.
Well, I think that Draymond Green is up for a contract, and they know that they got to pay Poole too. So I'm telling you, one of them got to go. And Draymond Green, this is my opinion on that situation. Draymond Green knew, nigga, they got to choose. You got to choose Poole over Green. You got to.
Well, you gonna do that because of age and because because different shit. Yeah, no doubt. But the thing is that the punch itself is no big deal. You know what I'm saying?
That's what teammates do.
That's what happens in teammates. You know what I'm saying? Especially motherfuckers getting the fights and shit in practice, scrimmages. All the fucking time, you know what I'm saying? Aaron Donald just had one where he took his helmet and swung it. They said something, water under the bridge. Ain't nobody else said shit. What even happened? What even happened?
This is different because niggas ain't wearing helmets and pads. And on top of that, this was a clean shot, like he was trying to take this boy's head off. So it's a little bit more danger to it. We all know Aaron Donald and football players, especially defensive linemen and defensive tackles, they throw helmets. They like to pull your motherfucking helmet off and act like they're going to hit you with it and then throw that motherfucker across the football field. Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so Aaron Donald doing that shit had nothing to do with...
Which is a deadly weapon. A helmet is a deadly weapon.
Just like
fuck somebody
just like remember Weebo put that motherfucker in the hospital in Kansas City, hit a motherfucker in the helmet.
I remember that. I remember that.
But he hit a motherfucker with a helmet, almost killed the motherfucker.
When he played for the Bears or some other shit. Yeah.
I remember that shit. I wasn't even there, but that's all the niggas was talking about in Omaha when they came back. Weebo damn near killed the nigga with a helmet in Kansas City. I remember it. I was only a kid and I remember that shit. I couldn't have been there but 13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. It is a deadly weapon, but I felt like the Draymond Green situation, he definitely was out of pocket, but I know Pooh is a young cocky nigga that's really doing his thing in the NBA and about to get that check. And I'm telling you, that was some envious shit. That was Draymond Green. Draymond Green. That was some envious shit.
So should he be paying respect to the
He wouldn't have did that to KD.
So what about the elders? What about the game? What about he wouldn't do it to KD because him and KD is the same age. They peers. You know what I'm saying? And so
that's what they saying is making it worse because he did it to a young bull.
But a young bull is sitting up calling the old man out. Now, if you wouldn't have stopped him, right, and it'd have been, oh, the bully got bullied. The bully that bullied the motherfucker in the playoffs. Who did he say? The nigga from the Celtics, whatever, whoever he said was bullying. It became, the headlines would have been the bully finally got bullied.
Facts.
And it's that bullying that believed that Golden State, that Draymond got soft and they shipped him out and kept Poole because Poole pulled his card in practice.
Facts.
And so, if you're in a lose-lose.
Facts.
So either you let this young motherfucker sit up, talk crazy to you, or you check him and be like, motherfucker, who you think you talking to? You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this shit for 12 years. You've been doing this shit for 2 years.
And you come here like you...
And you coming in here like you running shit?
You the stud. You soft-ass three-point shooter.
Yeah. You weak-ass nigga. Because you got another clip where he's talking about him in the three-point shooting, and he's sitting up talking about what Steve Kerr and old boy doing, and they've been in the league, this, that, and the third. But he checked the nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, Everybody always screaming, old heads need to step up.
No, you're too old. Like, shout out to my boy, my guy, Blackface. He said, man, you too old to be fighting. I agree.
Motherfucker too old to be fighting.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my nigga B, man. You still watching? That nigga let you know, man, you fight now, man. You gotta plan that shit. You gotta take days off. You gotta have PTO, nigga. You get motherfucker get in the fight, you ain't going to work tomorrow. Or you gonna need
all right, so
a car.
So next topic, man. Kanye West came out about why he posted the shirt. Why he wore the shirt with the White Lives Matter situation. This is the actual clip. We'll be right back with.
People say, well, as an artist, you don't have to give an explanation, but as a leader, you do.
Yes, I think that's right.
So the answer to why I wrote White Lives Matter on a shirt is because they do. It's the obvious thing.
Yeah. Why do you think that's so, and I assume the implication is, of course, all lives matter because they're lives, because God created them.
Yeah.
Why do you think that would be considered controversial?
Because the same people that have stripped us of our identity and labeled us as a color have told us what it means to be black and the vernacular that we're supposed to have. People say, well, as an artist, you don't.
All right, so that's the actual clip of him basically breaking down what he meant by White Lives Matter, and I think it boiled people's blood even more because he's like, they do, and what a lot of Bootsy came out, Puffy came out about it. Motherfucking celebrities is mad about shit. Regular civilians is mad about the shit because like now you're making even though it's a
fraud.
It's a joke.
Fraud.
It's still it's attacking our culture.
Fraud.
That's like Jordan. Everybody wear Jordan, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a motherfucker coming out with a Jordan shirt and emulating Jordan, but is
Jumpman.
But is a real higher up in the fashion world, which makes it more visual to more people. So not only was it an icon when it comes to fashion, wearing the shit, he want to be Versace so bad. He want to be a fucking genius. And I'm telling you, as a matter of fact, I want to watch this clip because this young black man, Van Lathan, on TMZ, what he said to Kanye West years ago, it sticks with me because, man, when Kanye West was doing all that weird shit, when Trump was running for office and all that shit, man, this brother Van Lathan, man, I actually follow him. I admire him. I think he's a dope individual. And you got to see what he said, man. And this is exactly what I was feeling when he said this shit, dog. It touched my soul. Let me find the clip. Here we go. We'll be right back.
I actually don't think you're thinking anything. I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought. And the reason why I feel like that, because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. And while you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Every day we have to walk into that truth while you choose to say things that, to be honest with you, dog, are nonsensical. You want to think freely? That's fine. I'll combat your free thought with my free thought because mine is grounded in a reality that I have been given and a reality that I'm going to change, but I'm not going to do it by pretending that the enemies are on the same team as me. And frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real. That's the way I feel. Stand on all the coffee tables you want to stand on. Say whatever you want to say, but don't throw a stone, then hide your hand like the rest of us are just going to swallow it. Yay, be yay. I'm off it forever. Do you. But remember, the life that I live is as a real person, an actual person. Now, the thing is,
All right, so that's the actual clip, and like I said, this was years ago, man. And I swear I felt like he was speaking, like I was speaking through this dude because like that dude was one of my favorite rappers, man. Ye was like, he was inspirational. He was like, nigga, don't ever change your vision. I'm living through Ye right now. I'm trying my hardest to do all of the bumps and bruises in this industry that I'm in right now, in the podcast industry. I'm just keep going, and he was motivational. Now he's becoming a buffoon and a clown. I hate to say it. Now he's not understanding.
He's no more clowner than the white motherfucker, whichever white motherfucker that walks around with a Black Lives Matter shirt on, he just as clown as them. So if a white motherfucker have nerve enough, the nerve.
But it's a purpose.
No, there is no purpose.
Yes, it is.
Because how is it a purpose for a race of people that are causing the condition?
But
where
they can't be an advocate?
No, because it's not real. Because if you're a real advocate, then you wouldn't start there. And so they're doing it for attention. The same way they say Kanye is doing it. They're doing it for the money. Motherfuckers sitting up, you got white, I'm not even going to say I'm white because you got black people, you got all kind of business people. Whatever business period that are non-black have jumped on this wagon. They have made posters, stickers, commercials, changed logos, put it on a company shit. All kinds of companies that you know that are involved in slavery, companies that you know that involved in big banks, companies that you know that involved with all of this shit that keep people oppressed. Wear these shirts, promote this image, sit up and do all of this bullshit, and nobody says nothing. But as soon as a black man put on a shirt,
that's why he did it for people like you to say that.
No, he did it because to show you how stupid it looks when a white person sit up with a Black Lives Matter shirt on. That's how stupid it looks. And so when a nigga put a White Lives Matter shirt on, niggas is like, you look stupid. Yes, he does look stupid. And so do the white people that put it on.
Can I speak real quick? Let me break down the whole purpose of why people are mad. They're not mad that white lives don't matter. That's not the point. That's not the point at all. They're mad because he's taken a slogan that was really supposed to be just a word of encouragement, words of encouragement to let the world know whether it's an Asian person wearing the shirt or not, whether it's a Mexican person wearing the shirt or not.
Your oppressor's wearing the shirt?
No, I'm trying to explain to you. All right, so if my oppressor is trying
and your oppressor, grandbrothers, and grandsons.
You can't just turn it into this narrative that a white person wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt don't care about black people. It's not true.
But we can then flip it and say that Kanye's doing it for attention because he's a designer and he's doing this because he does this and this and that and he's doing it for attention. But when white people, white businesses, white motherfuckers put that same Black Lives Matter logo on, walks around, parades around, they're not doing it for the money. They are allies.
Shout out to Brandy and shout out to Miss Carpenter. Brandy said that was not his reason. I'm sorry. And shout out to Miss Carpenter. She said that's an interesting take on it. All I'm saying.
What's not the reason?
All I'm saying. All right. So I got a question for the world right now. Y'all mean to tell me that we can't have white allies?
Fuck no. The same way when a black man put a shirt on, he's doing it for attention. If a black man put a shirt on and it's for attention, when a white person put a shirt on, it's for attention.
But the slogan started with us.
The slogan, fuck the slogan.
That's the whole point of it.
Fuck the slogan when your oppressor is wearing it.
Not if your oppressor
when your oppressor is making money off of it.
I don't agree with that.
And so they making money off the posters, they making money off the t-shirts, they making money off the mugs, the shirts, the bumper stickers, the cars, the whatever the bullshit, the sign that they put in the fucking window that they sit up and say, well, this is Black Lives Matter restaurant, all of this bullshit. So your oppressor can sit up and wear this shit. Nobody questioned nothing. Everybody, yay. yay, power for the people.
So you telling me if
they
doing
are with us.
If they doing the
But
footwork
then when
with us,
the black
time
man
out.
get it,
When let's talk about when white people wearing the Black Lives Matter shirt, and these white people was doing the groundwork, and they were out there during the George Floyd riots trying to stop the violence and trying to help. I ain't talking about the motherfucking cow, whatever the kid name was that shot the protesters.
Right.
I'm talking about the actual advocates that cared about the black community, that was trying to help the black. We got to stop putting these every white person. No, I ain't gonna say we because you just do it. Every white person is not in this
they
box.
all are.
They're not.
They all are.
No, I don't
they
think
all are. They are, and the only reason that they are is because we don't have time to pick out and decipher. The same way that I look at a community or they look at a community, them motherfuckers will look at a map in a community and say, okay, it's 10 vacant houses in this community. We're gonna deem this community as no good.
Work.
Then they drop the value. So we have to understand what's going on. And so, yes, I can't put them all in one box. Why? Because I don't have time to decipher. Why do I have to decipher which, okay, is this business really for the Black Lives Movements, or do they
Brandy
want
said,
patrons?
Leland, we do the same thing.
Yes, and we can and we should. And so Kanye putting on, in my opinion, putting on a White Lives Matter shirt is hypocrisy that he's throwing in everybody's face. Because as soon as when you see a white person check a white person for wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt, oh, they racist. Oh, look at Karen. Oh, look at Ken. Oh, look at this
We're
shit.
not on the
Do y'all
same
see
magnitude
this?
or scale of
We
them.
are. Listen, them motherfuckers have committed the worst atrocities that ever committed on the face of the earth. And so you cannot tell me somebody with a moral compass that is pointed so low can be on top of me or anything above me, period. It's not true. It simply just cannot be true. Based
They
on
got
their
400
behavior,
year. They got a 400 year.
in mayhem. My bad. They have a 400-year advantage of murder and mayhem.
All right,
And so
we can't even have a
why
shirt.
would I put my?
So we can't even have a shirt.
What shirt?
We
Fuck
can't even
the
have a
shirt.
Black
Not
Lives
when
Matter.
white people wearing it, and we promote white people wearing it. And I want a white motherfucker to
I
put
totally
the same
disagree.
shirt.
I totally disagree.
That's why we don't. That's why we can't have shit. That's why we can't have music. That's why we can't have shirts. That's why we can't have slogans. That's why we can't have food. We can't have clothes. We can't have shit because we will always say that someone else should enjoy this. And so then when somebody on the flip side of that puts on a White Lives Matter shirt, niggas, oh, you bugging. Oh, you tripping. But you don't tell the white motherfucker who got the Black Lives Matter shirt on that they tripping and that they bugging. How come? And so that's why we can't never. So no, we can't have a slogan. You want to know why? Because white people are able to wear the slogan. Mexicans, Hispanics, Arabics, I don't care what nationality of people.
You wearing polo right now?
Yes.
Okay.
So what?
Is white people walking up to that's made by a white man.
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren is a white man. Is
Right.
white people coming up to you right now telling you can't wear it?
It's not that it's made. It's not because it's made by a white man. That's the issue. The fact is that you have a black person saying that white lives matter, and you have black people saying that why are you saying white lives matter when black people are the one who's persecuted and the ones who's being this, that, and the third. And so how dare you wear that? And so then, how come the people that's being persecuted and under the thumb and the pressure of their oppressor don't ask their oppressor, why are you making money off a slogan made for us?
Okay, fair.
Why you making commercials? Why? No, see, because you want white people to join in.
I want people to be.
And then when you have a nigga join in on their side and say that their life matter because their life is less valued than his, because he don't look at them as shit. And so when he say Well, white people lives matter.
I think it would have been
their
better.
life
All right,
is just
so
as
time out.
valuable as mine. You don't think that your life is as valuable as a white person.
No, we about to get out of here.
You
but
think a white person?
I'm gonna say this: it would have been more precious and more valuable if Kanye West, with his platform and his clothing line brand and what he stands for him to wear, for him to put a Black Lives Matter on his shirt instead of I think it would have done a whole different.
When you have Disney doing it. And they've been known to be involved in the penitentiary slave movement, the motherfucking plantation slave movement, and every movement that is anti-black on the face of this fucking earth. Disney wear Black Lives Matter shirt and promote commercials and do all kinds of shit and have Mickey Mouse and all this cartoon shit going on.
Y'all can't see,
and
but
nobody's saying nothing.
my brother ain't changed at all, man. That motherfucker ain't skipped the beat on the smartest dumb people. Look, hey, LV. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my Negro friends and Caucasians wearing the Black Lives Matter shirt. We appreciate everybody for joining us tonight. Shout out to everybody for coming through, stopping by, making sure they like and share. We appreciate y'all. And I want to say this before we get out of here, man. Negative energy is transferable. And if you got people that's negative in your life and ain't trying to see your goals and trying to see where you're trying to go in life, man, make sure you get them out your life. Make sure you weed out the bad seeds. Make sure you do what you got to do to stay afloat. When you have a vision, don't change your vision. Stay focused. Don't listen, man. Listen, I am the definition of a locomotive. I've had a lot of trailers on this locomotive. Jump off, jump ship. The smartest dumb people will keep it moving. We're going to keep it going. I will check y'all Tap In Tuesday. This is the smartest dumb people. LV the Great. We out.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share. Tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the smartest dumb people.
See, man, when you get that type of
Because
money,
he clearly sleeping with other people. So, like, this is a story.
This is the best podcast in the city.
Thank you.
I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals and, script and they start living on two hustles.
You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty neat. Into it.
But I also met
team. They know she likes to go outside, play soccer by herself. We have make sure I want to change it like Snoop Dogg. He's an icon in all facets of life.
Biggest icon in the world.
But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like
no more. But before I let you explain that,